Hi there, signs of Libra. This is Kim here to do your reading. I hope you guys are doing well. So for the collective Libra for August 2024, when this reaches you, I'll get lit. Some Palo Santo, if I can get it lit. It should burn. Okay, let's get a blessing on this reading. Okay, calling in your spirit team, your spirit guides. I better put that like that, or I'm gonna burn. Okay, so let's see. Excuse me, my throat chakra is bothering me. Hang on. Oh, so round and round in the Ouroboros, Great Serpent, the next chapter, you'd say? The next chapter. Okay, what do you have for Libras? Oh. And I do have private readings, by the way, and my website is working now. It was having problems taking payments, and it's fine now. So if you want one, those are $24. They're not that much. So, and I'm working on those today. If you've requested one or you wanted one, Chaos and the Drowned King. We're gonna start with that. TMI. This is what it just reminds me of, that energy, you know, of something is going to be created, but oh, yeah, okay. It also might be that, okay, so let me do it this way. The aspects of yourself have been pulling off one by one, pulling off labels, pulling out inner child work and saying, okay, yeah, I'm going to heal that shit. You know what I mean? Like finally dealing with things and then letting them go and release and surrender. And here it is, like all of the pieces that fall off of what you thought was real versus the divine you that is not the body associated with many of those labels. Like that's dissolving. Roles are dissolving. Everything. Could even be that hobbies are changing, passions are changing, relationships could be dissolving, jobs could be dissolving. There are great things to be formed because what I'm also getting is not only are these pieces really useful, okay, so nothing was ever wasted and no energy is ever just thrown away, right? These pieces were all really useful. I have an energy of Libras who have done meditation and quantum jumping in particular, or parallel reality shifting, reality transurfing. I don't know, give it a title. You know, you don't have to. You don't have to. You could have just been using your third eye, pineal gland completely open to visualize what you wanted. And then when you were very successful at that, the way of the universe letting you know that you were successful is because some things got shook up and now it's a little chaotic as things need to fall into place for the new you, the new timeline, the new, yeah. So I am hearing all of that. I see onlookers here too, in the chaos on the outside, the spider web. I mean, it's a little bit of the underworld in a blender. But the reality of what's happening here is better to me than getting the Sun Splendor card, you know. And to you too, it will be. Jupiter. You have the influence of expansion, of growth, in a really big way. I really apologize for my throat. I will have to do something about this. Okie dokie. Let's see what else you got for Libra. The Libras that are watching this. I do feel that it's the Libras watching this, not it's not going to be like all Libras are the same. It is for the Libras that come through and click on this, whatever this means to you. This is what I'm getting. Oh, wow. Radical acceptance. Your heart is on fire. You're now radically accepting you for the part of you that's actually real. The divine you. Oh, man. And beloved. Somebody is beloved. This could be divine masculine, divine feminine energies coming together. With the Lionsgate portal, it makes a perfect, those energies make a perfect, like, entrance to the joining. Could be literally, could be in your own energy body. You're moving out of stagnation is the, wow. And the heart space is what's lit up here. Leo is all about the heart, and so this is Leo season. Balancing act. Dust Devil, moving out of stagnation and beloved, radical acceptance. The crossing, initiation. Yep. Surrender. Sky Dancers, this is a card of fate. Really, it feels like, and trusting in the universe here. Oh, and trusting in your magic. Magician's sword, confidence in your magic. The initiation is big about this, especially with the magician's sword going out. You may be doing some magic stuff, is what I'm trying to say. But I don't even want to give that a label, okay? I don't even want to do that. Let's get an animal spirit. And you're right there. And you're leaving parts of the shadow here. The parts of the shadow in the imagery are staying behind, if you can see that. Everything else is really lit up. You're lit up. But parts of the shadow will be dissolved into, like, the earth, let's say. Because they're just not going with you to this place. Same on a literal note, that you may be succeeding in taking yourself somewhere, and a person might not be able to go with you, or you might not be able to keep the same job where you're going. You know what I mean? So it can be something like that. For Libra, give me the spirit animal for Libra. So crossing this timeline, this is what it feels like. Crossing this timeline. Aw. I have the cow spirit 15, which you have in the 15, has to do with this, definitely has to do with you moving out of stagnation. You could feel rather stuck due to circumstances, as you know. Let's be logical on the reality point. There are things that, there's mechanics that work in the cause and effect, like in this realm, right? So it's not just thinking your way out is what I'm getting. I'm getting that there's literally going to be like a miracle that comes in that helps move you out of stagnation. Thus the time jump. 15:15. And then I was going to say 3 p.m. might be significant military time, or just military time. I don't know why, but it was significant to me at one point in my life when I had to use it a whole lot. So 33, horse spirit, freedom is yours. 33. It feels like this knowledge of divinity, different types of trinities, and that freedom is yours, and that freedom is yours. And the way that they came out makes me feel like this is something that you've, like, I feel like you're in this stage here. Maybe somewhere where that shadow is, if you're going to look at that bridge. So you're being asked, not told, goodness, by the card to trust in this change because it's faded. Have more faith in your magic to bring in the things that you need when you set the intention to be on a different timeline. And so that's coming. It's just, I just feel like you're in that space. Something that's going through expansion is still going through those stages. And the beloved. Okay, any more messages for Libra? Okay, I have crystal ball, intuition, premonition, seeing clearly, discernment, perception, sixth sense, instinct, divination, future planning, ESP, past, present, future, gut reaction, and an inner knowing. Maybe that everything's going to be all right. And that what you called in is coming in. I'm going to put that there. Can we see that? Yes, we can. Okay, so seeing clearly. Okay, maybe it's surrender to this feeling of the child, exploration, time to play, love to learn, and then there's a kitten that enters the room. Exactly, I'd say love to play, attention, delight in the simple things. Oh goodness, you can't go up there. There's candles. Oh, beautiful. Curtain call. Acclaim, fame, recognition, parade, celebrity, admiration, spotlight, focused attention. Curtain call. Some of you are mending things with a child, trying to fix things with a child. Or this could be about your attitude here because of fixed science. Being willing to make adjustments so that you can be upgraded. 661. And another 6. 666. Unchanged at this time. That's what I was feeling, is that at this time we're not experiencing this yet. It wouldn't have shown up if it wasn't coming. It's coming. Okay, unchanged at this time. The situation is stable and unlikely to change at this time. So this might have to do with the repairing of a relationship with a child for some of you all. Or your inner child. Work on your inner child regarding trust in the things that you came here to be passionate about. And that might involve your magic somehow. All right. So you could feel like, hey, freedom is kind of like, you know, that there's something through this portal that you know is coming, right? And you understand the concept of being free already within your mind, and free to make those inner changes that ultimately will end up reflecting everything on the outside. Like, you're already aware of that. That's why I'm wording it as some freedom, type of freedom to come, because I'm seeing a timeline that you're on. Forked road, direction change. Opportunity. So it came out in the reverse. So we'll have to look at this. It says direction change, options, free will, choice, opportunity, alternatives, the moment of truth, crisis, turning point, a change in circumstances. And so with it being in the reverse means that, yeah. So why don't we ask Spirit specifically, what do we have to do? I don't think you have to do anything. That's what's coming up, is you don't have to do anything except keep working on you the way that you do, by loving yourself, and by trying not to regress if you can at all. And if you do regress, then have moderation. I don't know. It's just like simple things coming in. But the miracles are endless. It's telling me that this is something that, yeah, it's meant to be like a surprise expansion, fortune expansion, surprise it worked, something like that. 50-50 at this time. Things could go either way. Okay, tell me more. Fish hook. Powerless, feeling helpless, paralyzed, vulnerable, trapped. Temptation, bait, a con game. A great catch, though, and it goes into this. Great catch, luck, prosperity, resourcefulness, abundance, the multiplication principle. The multiplication principle. What else about this? Summer. So within the summer months or within 3 to 6 months. Either, but it says specifically summer. We do have issues here, maybe healing mother issues, or the mother is on the card. So, Cancer, Leo, Virgo season. So it could be from this season or next, of radical acceptance, bringing in some kind of radical change. Oh, that's the change. Something gets refined, better. Mother and the child. Another 6. Airplane, travel, long distance, speed, overcome, to rise up, freedom, no boundaries. It really says freedom is yours, and then freedom. No boundaries, breaking free, in control, things work out. That's what I'm like picking up with this energy. Things work out. Taking off and using your internal guidance system. So you have 4 6s. It's like, it's the feeling of, I don't like whatever this feels like at this moment. And it feels like something's in the air and can change. Honestly, it feels like something can change on a dime. When whatever this is. So, Spirit, you've got to get us through this whole, how do we free ourselves? Because I need some answers here for Libra. From whatever it is. Could be your own self. If we're talking about dust devil energy keeping you stuck or stagnant. Addictions, fears. The moon is mysterious, and it's not really giving us timing. It just indicates that there are definitely changes ahead. And there's the Magician. So you manifested this. You're manifesting this. And you even manifest it when things don't change for you, because, or your path, because of what needs to be upgraded that you already know about. Or is it what needs to be dissolved? Making a new investment, either in yourself, a choice, a decision, like that you decide to invest in. Trust your intuition. The High Priestess, you have extremely magical energies out here. This is like hidden knowledge, information. And then the Magician doing some kind of whatever work it is that you're doing that allows you to do what we all do, but a little bit more with awareness and control. Would be with the Magician, manifesting with awareness and control and consciousness. And the High Priestess is intuitive, secretive, making adjustments, following your internal guidance on what kind of adjustments need to be made. And then you have the Fool, taking a step, having a leap of faith. Faith here in the changes that the universe is bringing for you. And another 6. That's 5 sixes in your reading. So the journey, the taking a leap of faith, the one step forward, and trust again, opening your heart space. The 6 of Pentacles is success. You also see people receiving and giving. Here, the scales being balanced, like I am well, the energy of I am well off, therefore I'm going to help you. That's kind of what's coming across here. So there's a success on I help you, you help me. On that sense, and it's a 6. And it's another friggin' 6. These are powerful energies, especially with this crossing and the initiation. You're building something from the ground up. And right now, it might look like chaos or rubble. But you're actually taking those elements, like the drowned king, like the elements of yourself, the pieces that dissolved, and you're making something new. And anything that's too heavy for you, you're sending to Mother Earth to transmute, the master transmuter. Gaia. The 4 of Pentacles and the World, and that's the that looks like this initiation or crossing. Looks just like the reef, the completion, and then the new. The 4 of Pentacles is saying there's a lot of spiritual growth here and building upon the foundation. There's a lot of energy of building. Building's what I'm getting. Firm foundations and building. What else? The Ace of Wands, and it looks just like this Magician's sword. You're making this happen. You're bringing the miracle in. Though it may appear to you to come from an external source, you're the one, magically, with Jupiter, making this happen. Stay focused. Stay focused. Don't fall prey to, I don't know how that slipped off. Don't fall prey to people's means of distracting you or arguments. I think this is something that's happened in the past where we have stayed in a situation too long against our own better judgment. Something that was unchanged. Somebody that you were with that... And the signs here that I have are Libra, Aquarius, and Sagittarius, but it doesn't have to be those signs. But there's somebody who went back and forth in and out of your life, careless, mishandled you, mishandled your heart, put you through some kind of heartache due to their mistakes or carelessness. And so the pain from this is something that you deal with, right? But not just that, having to deal with looking back and saying, okay, are things not changing? Is it really because of this person, or is it actually because I should listen to my intuition and leave when I should have left? So that is unchanged, and the heartbreak still is there with that situation. So don't beat yourself up. Oh, y'all have periods. So it looks like you're listening to your intuition now with the High Priestess and the upright. Also, it's not just about you not doing something. It's also about this energy's way of just holding you back in some way, shape, or form. Holding you back. Main female. And I have gift. There's the gifts. You are going to receive gifts. You're probably going to receive actual gifts too. Freedom from this place, right? Feeling like imprisonment, feeling trapped by maybe real limitations at this time, or things that are requiring a solution. There's going to be success and gifts that come in to help you. There's the energy of someone that would like to get to know you, but you seem a little closed off, or message of concern. Mature woman is on the bottom. And mature man is coming out. Child also could be a new beginning or to do with a child. The privileged lady on the bottom, receiving whatever it is that you need at any time. Judgment, something going to have a final ruling or final decision being made. Somebody could be feeling very judged at this time. But you have a community to support you. And all in all, this expectation. What's the expectation about? Actually, there. Yeah, what is the expectation? What is this situation about? It's about It's about the map energy, and it flew on top of the Fool. It's about exploration, the new journey. Find your way. So you may feel kind of judged that you're doing something very different than what other people, either mature male or a mature female, like older people, they're doing something different. So, I don't know, you may have faced adversity about that. Felt like what they wanted you to do was trapped feeling, or like being in a prison, but not necessarily, you know what I mean? So, exploration, find your way. Locate, unknown destination, new territory, lay of the land, plan, prepare, chart a course, read the signs, figure it out, directions, a new perspective. So that's beautiful. That's what I've got for you, Libras. That was a long reading. I didn't even realize I was going on that long. Let me pull an angel number message for you, and we'll wrap it up with that. 11 and 11. You are awakening. 25. I am intelligent. To affirm. 9. It's about, well, it's like philanthropy. Speaking up for others and compassion. Helping others. I'm a visionary. Talks about this. About something that you're wanting to create, where you're making your own way. Expanding, and definitely magic. Kind of like magic involved. And your intellect. I am intelligent on the bottom. So I am a visionary. And then 111, angels are ready to fully support you in this endeavor, so you can co-create with the universe a life you love. And that is what I've got for you guys. Thanks for joining me, Libra. Like, subscribe if you did like the reading, and I'll see you next time. Bye.